It's Kyle. Oh, what a crazy couple of weeks, huh? This is my last day off before returning to work after the New Year's Eve weekend, and yeah, I don't know how you guys did, but I had a pretty good time. Maybe had partaken in a little too much, but not too bad. I mean, I wasn't totally dead the next day, so whatevs, but it was fun. I had a great time. Went to a party a little ways away over at a friend's house from a former coworker where I was prior to now, and saw some people there that I know, and we spent a little bit there, and then we came back and went over to our buddy's house, and she had her sister and brother-in-law there, and her guy, and then my lovely wife and I. So we rung in the new year. It was pretty fun. Had a good time and came on home, and we just chilled all day yesterday. On New Year's Day, we just chilled out. We were tired. And April wasn't feeling all that good. You know, I realized earlier on in the morning yesterday that, you know, we never really ate dinner on New Year's Eve. And we didn't even think about it when we were doing it, but we were just rushing around so much. Just totally forgot to eat dinner. So we were just eating like those, you know, rich and delicious appetizers and hors d'oeuvres. And yeah, so she just did not feel very good yesterday. I didn't feel great either, but I felt better as the day wore on, and she never really did until this morning. So who knows, but had a great time anyway. Great weekend, great holiday season. It was just a great holiday, definitely. So we enjoyed ourselves. I hope you guys did too. Yeah, it was a good holiday season in total. Of course, getting a brand new job definitely helped quite a bit. I definitely feel a lot better after getting that situation taken care of, and I'm hoping that continues on into the new year, and it's a good career move for me. It feels like it so far. Very good crew, it seems like. So I'm excited. And actually they showed this morning on Good Morning America, I believe, they had the Best in Show winner for the AKC National Championships, which was a couple weeks ago, I believe. And yeah, it's a bulldog named Star. If you get a chance, beautiful bulldog. I mean, ideal, what you would think you would see a picture when they show bulldog, you know, somewhere in a dictionary. Just spot on. Beautiful dog. So yeah, pretty exciting there. But yeah, what's good that's going on in my life? Well, I'm actually sitting in the car, of course. My daughter's at swim practice. She has a meet tomorrow on the 3rd, so we don't know exactly what time yet, but we'll get her there. And then she also has volleyball practice tomorrow night. So we're back into the grind already, but hey, you know, it is what it is. That's kind of how things go. And I know that they've got most of this week off, and then they'll be back towards the end of the week, and then everything's back to normal after that. So, but yeah, good times. We had a great holiday weekend, like I said. I hope you guys did too. Hope you were safe. You know, I haven't heard any bad news, so that's good. I mean, other than Barbara Walters dying, and also one of the Pointer sisters passed away, which sucks, but that's life. You know, that's kind of how things go, unfortunately. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and throw it over to Kyle, and we'll come right back and talk about some things that I'm into right now. Hey, Kyle. All right, we're back. What am I into right now? Well, I guess we'll start off with music. I have now officially listened to all the new records that I've gotten. You know, Midnight Marauders is great. Really dig that one a lot. Also listened to Run the Jewels 1. Good record, of course. And I guess not all. I haven't listened to there's an album that I was given that I haven't listened to yet. A couple of them, actually. I need to spin those and see. But you know what I did come across, guys, and you've heard me talk about this album quite a bit, both albums by this group that came out last year. I guess I can say last year now. But I did pick up the Red Hot Chili Peppers Return to the Dream Canteen album. It's kind of funny, man. I just happened to be in Target and was looking at a few things, and I said, hey, there's not a lot of records here. I wonder where they put all these records, because they had a ton out. And walked over, and they always have this end cap that has, stuff that's on sale in there. I picked a few things up in there. And sure enough, I reached down there, and there was one copy left. And it was in great condition, so I went ahead and snagged it. It was only $18, which is pretty crazy. That's a double album. So a double album for $18 is pretty solid, really. Listen to the first record all the way through. I haven't listened to the second one yet, but yeah, it sounds great. I mean, it's a Chili Peppers. Little different for them, some wild things that I hear in there, some guitar solos, like, I'm talking like, maybe not Eddie Van Halen guitar solos, but pretty great guitar solos, which is, to me, is unusual for the Red Hot Chili Peppers, but is great nonetheless, and definitely enjoyed it. But yeah, there's that. So a couple of things I'm going to plan on doing in the next few weeks. I got to find some sort of cabinet. I may just buy an old stereo cabinet. I've seen a couple Pioneer ones that are in fantastic shape, and that's what I have mostly, is a Pioneer system, as far as my receiver and my old receiver and my new receiver, the one that Julie gave me. Those are Pioneer, and then I also have a disc changer that's Pioneer. Then I have that Sony top-loading tape deck. I don't know on that one. It's having problems rewinding. I don't know. I don't know if I want to get back inside there and mess with it. We'll see. If not, I'm just going to find one somewhere. They're relatively cheap. I like the idea of a top load, but it's also kind of a pain in the ass, because I got to have an extra spot for it at the top of the system. So, unless I have a long cabinet or table kind of thing, it's kind of hard to get that and the turntable to be on top. So yeah, the wah boo hoo. But yeah. It's just one of those things, It's just one of those things, and I'll find something. But I want to get that all connected downstairs so I can, spin some records when I'm working down there, because my new position is you're pretty much on your own most of the time, and they're very easy going on if you have to leave and go do things. And it was funny because I wanted to leave. They had a volleyball tournament last week, and I wanted to leave and go watch the volleyball tournament. It was during the day too, and I had dropped my daughter off for it in the morning, and then my wife was there watching, and I couldn't take it anymore. I was watching the live stream, and I was like, I just reached out to my soup and was like, hey, I might go, I have to run an errand, so I might just go watch some of this volleyball. And she's like, feel free to do that kind of stuff, just mark off your calendar and stuff like that. I mean, the idea is, as long as you're getting the work done, doesn't really matter what you're doing besides that. So they're pretty open. So I'd like to be able to listen to some records and enjoy myself down there a little bit in this space and kind of make it my own. We'll see. It's going to happen. It just takes a little time, but I would like to get the stereo set up first. And I do already need more. I do already need more storage space for records, man. I'm up to like 420 of them now. And oh boy, 415, I think. But yeah, I know it's going to keep growing. It's growing a lot slower than it was at first, but here we are. It's still growing. But that's about it on music. Nothing really new outside of that I'm like, oh, this is great. Just stuff that I love that I'm listening to again, that kind of thing. Movies, TV. What am I watching lately? Well, we did finally. I can't believe I hadn't seen this film before. I started reading the book at one time and just never did. But Winter's Bone. with Jennifer Lawrence. It's kind of, I believe it's her debut on film, but amazing. If you haven't seen that, I highly recommend that film. It's dark, very dark. It takes place in the Ozarks kind of area, but people who don't have a lot of money living in the boons there, and it's a messed up kind of story, but it's pretty incredible. And she is outstanding. It's no wonder she's become like a superstar actress, because she is outstanding. And I think April said she was 20 years old when they made this film, and she just really did a hell of a job. But it's really good. It's about a 17-year-old girl who is taking care of her mom, who's sick mentally mostly, and her little brother and little sister. Dad's gone to the wind. He actually was serving some time and getting ready to go back to prison, apparently. And he had, in order to get bail, he had put their home and their land up to bail out of jail. And so, yeah, pretty wild. And she's looking for him because everybody knows he's not going to show up to court and that he's gone. And she's trying to find him and make him be accountable. And yeah, you just got to see it, man. It's a trip, but it's very slow paced. It's all about the acting and the scenery. If you get a chance to watch it, I don't think you'll be disappointed if you like good films. I really don't. I like it a lot. So we watched that one. What else have we watched? I probably will go see Avatar: Way of the Water. My daughter actually watched the first one last night. She had never seen it. And she was like, oh my God, that movie is amazing. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And that movie's old too. So she's interested in seeing the new one. I think she's going to go with a friend this week. But I know my wife's interested in seeing it too. It's so damn long, but I'll go see it. I mean, my wife probably wants to see it. I'll go see it with her. And it should be, I've heard nothing but good things about it. So it's just so damn long. Look, if a movie's 2.5 hours or over, they need to have an intermission. They got to get back to intermissions, man. Give people a break to get up and go pee, okay? Over 2.5 hours is long. You need to have an intermission. It's only going to make the movie theater more money. I don't see why anybody would be opposed to it. So, anyway, yeah, we'll probably go see that one pretty soon. What else? Not a ton of things. I mean, Mikey and I went to Lucas Liquor on New Year's Eve and went and grabbed a few boozes. I spent a lot. My wife needed a vodka refill. I got a nice bottle of tequila. It's about $53 or so. And also I got a nice little 4-pack of Le Chouffe Cherry that I drank New Year's Eve. I think I actually still have one left. But, dude, those are good. But, woo, it's a rich beer. And then I also got the wife some, she likes that Seagram's Triple Black Ice. Seagram's Ice Triple Black. So I got her a 6er of that. But, boy, yeah, money goes so fast at Lucas Liquor. And what's interesting about it is dude, that place, it was like their Black Friday. It was New Year's Eve. It was like their Black Friday on New Year's Eve. It's kind of funny. But yeah, he and I always have a good time when we go there. And he got the same reposado that I've gotten so many times there with the green flip top bottle. I love that stuff. I can't remember the name of it right off the top of my head, but I'll put a picture of both his bottle and the bottle I got in the notes. But yeah, good stuff. Both of them are great. I really like the añejo I got because it's spicy. A lot of times añejo is so freaking sweet, I almost don't care for it. But this one was like spot on. And I think it had a 93 rating. Is what the signage said and stuff. And it deserves that for sure. I like it. I liked it a lot. So got that to sip on for a while. What else? I mean, I don't even know why I went into that. I'm supposed to be talking about movies. But, he and I were talking about movies, and yeah, what was he gonna watch? I don't even remember. We talked about a few different things and had, you know, recommended a few things to each other. So pretty interesting. But yeah, I mean, that's about it on movies. And I mean, we're watching Ghosts still, the sitcom Ghosts. We really like it. It's good. And then we're still finishing up Seinfeld's. I mean, there's a few like crime documentaries I want to watch on Netflix and stuff, but I just got to get into them. Just haven't had a chance yet. I'm finishing up I Am a Killer. I don't know if you guys have seen that one, but it's a weird series. But yeah, that's about it right now on that. Let's see. What else I usually talk about? Games. Or no, reading. What am I reading? Nothing, man. I got so many books I'm backed up on in comiXology. I really got to just sit down and read some because, first of all, it's good for your mind to be reading and doing that. So I need to get back into that a little bit more, whether it's comics or an actual book. I think I have the new Joe Lansdale book automatically downloaded the other day, too. I saw that. I need to read that sucker. So probably get into that soon. And what else? Oh, games, nothing. Not playing anything. I really need to get going on that too. Again, I've been playing so much with my old Mac Pro, my cheese grater, and that whole setup downstairs that I really haven't taken the time to even hook up the Steam Deck and do a little gaming with that thing. But I need to because it's fun. It's another thing to do. I want to get to the point where I do hang out down there more often because it's a pretty cool area. And having my stuff up to look at and being able to see all that stuff's kind of fun. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that's about it, guys. I mean, not much else. I have a couple parts actually coming for the desk today. I've got some hangers that go underneath to, you know, hang your headphones on when you're not using them. And then I also have some of the hanging trays that go around the back of the desk to keep the wires up off the ground. Kind of, you know, cable management type stuff because I do want to kind of keep it all clean and keep it in some sort of order. But yeah, everything's working good there. The internet's very fast and it's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing when you hook up to a Mac Pro that's from, I don't know, 2008, 2009. When you hook up to that sucker and you're able to get a gigabit throughput on your Ethernet connection. And the funny thing about those Mac Pros, they have 2 Ethernet connections. So you can hook up technically 2 and get 2 gigabits. You're never going to really get 2 gigabits because you only have 1 gigabit coming through. But yeah, that's nuts, man. I mean, that is absolutely nuts. So that works great. Still playing with the dang Surface Studio Pro they sent me. Supposedly they sent them the wrong MacBook Pro now, and now they've got the correct one in, and they're just getting it fixed up and getting everything installed, and that should be to me probably Tuesday, Wednesday this coming week. So be excited to get that to me. I think I'll be like, ooh, now I'm working. Now I'm really working. I think that's kind of be how I kind of feel at that point. And right now it doesn't entirely feel that way. I'm looking forward to when it does. But yeah, I mean, that's about it, guys. I mean, there is not a ton of stuff going on other than everything, right? Now it's going to kind of be a little deflated for a while and ready to just take it easy, get into the groove of regular life. I know swimming goes on through the end of this month, January, and then volleyball goes all the way into March. So that's going to last a little while, but we'll be happy to get at least one of those things off our to-do list and off our calendars and moving in towards spring pretty soon. So that is all, guys. I got nothing else to report right now. I hope you guys all had a great holiday season. I hope you had a fantastic New Year's Eve. And I wish you guys the best. I'm so glad that you guys tune in and listen. I appreciate it. I look forward to extending this relationship and maybe even having something different for you this year besides me just ranting on. But hang in there. Hang tough. Be safe. Time to go back to work. Sorry. And I will catch you guys later on. But I do appreciate you. Oh, get off my lawn.